how worried are you about misinformation and disinformation? I understand
it's a significant problem.
How do we deal with without engaging in censorship?
It's a balance we have to strike.
Senator, what do you make of the Iowa caucuses yesterday? What do you think of the result?
Sorry.
Senator, do you have even a perfunctory statement?
Can you please not across the senator, please?
Sure. I don't know who you think you are. I'm allowed to ask questions in Switzerland. Senator, do you have any thoughts on Trump's win last night?
Democratic process. Glad to see that it went off well and it was free and fair caucus, an important first step in our primary process.
Do you think this is good news for the Democrats?
Look, I think we're going to have a robust and open election process this year, and I look forward to President Biden being reelected.
What do you think of the possible third-party candidacy of RFK Jr.? He seems to be drawing in part from President Biden's support.
I'm not sure that polling shows that. Look, there's a half dozen third-party candidates. There are in every cycle. Sometimes they have an impact, sometimes they don't.
Can I ask you what your goals are here at Davos?
I'm part of a bipartisan delegation that has, I just met with two different foreign ministers about the hostages in Gaza, about the Ukraine war. I just met with President Zelensky.
Do you have any news that you're able to report about your meeting with President Zelensky?
It was a very positive conversation about the determination of many of us in the Senate of both parties to continue support for Ukraine.
Last question, and first of all, thanks for answering me. How worried are you about misinformation and disinformation? I understand
it's a significant problem.
How do we deal with without engaging in censorship?
It's a balance we have to strike. Free and open societies require access to information, professional journalism, engagement, but we also need communities and constituents to be discerning about the information that they consume. This is a challenge globally.
One of the criticisms of Davos is that there's not a lot of transparency, that there's meetings that aren't disclosed, lots of lobbying behind the scenes that's not tracked. Do you have any response to that?
I publish reports on the meetings I have and who I talk to, but I also think that many different people come here from around the world for different purposes. Senator Rounds and I came here briefly, 2 days, for a fairly simple purpose, which was to show continued strong bipartisan support for the fight of Ukraine against Russian aggression.
What do you think of the South African prosecution at the International Court?
I haven't looked into the details, but I'm really gonna fall. I'd rather not be trying to pay attention to you.
Okay,
and
Senator.
Not break my wrist.
Senator, thanks for your time.
South African minister yesterday, and it's worth continuing to pay attention to. But let's not break my.
Okay, yeah. Thanks, Senator. All the best. Thanks for your time. I'm here in Davos, Switzerland, with a team of 6 journalists from Rebel News. You may remember last year we managed to scrum the CEO of Pfizer and Greta Thunberg and other people who want to control your life. We might even bump into the chief of BlackRock, Larry Fink. If you think our journalism is interesting and important, please go to wefreports.com. All our videos will be there. And if you can, please chip in a few bucks to crowdfund our economy class airfare to get here.